Fall arrest systems. As mentioned earlier, fall arrest is a system made up of three key components known as the ABCs. A. Anchorage point, B. Body harness, and C. Connecting device. Anchorage point. Fall arrest anchorage points, commonly known as tie-off points, is what the connecting device anchors to. Examples may include a beam trolley or certified anchor or D-plate, a structural support equipped with a cross-arm strap, a horizontal or vertical lifeline made of wire, rope, or cable, or a clearly identified point in an aerial work platform such as a scissor lift. Anchor points must be easily identifiable and capable of supporting at least 5,000 pounds per worker. Ideally, the worker should be positioned directly below the attachment point. It is important to note that when using fall arrest inside an aerial lift, the worker must stay tied off to the anchorage point located inside the lift at all times, even if there is a suitable anchorage point overhead. An anchor point also has to be located high enough to allow a falling worker to avoid contact with objects, equipment, or a lower level in the event of a fall. Body harness. A CSA-approved full-body harness is the only acceptable device to be used in connection with the other fall arrest components. Older-style safety belts, which simply wrap around the waist, can no longer be used for fall arrest because of the risk of severe back and abdominal injuries. When worn properly, the full-body harness is designed to protect and support the worker during and after a fall by distributing the forces evenly throughout a person's midsection and upper torso. It is the ability to spread out these forces that allows a worker to survive a fall and the resultant arrest and minimize injuries to the body. It is important to note that the harnesses do come in different sizes. Harness manufacturers may indicate a universal size on the tag of the harness, but that does not mean that the harness will fit all users. It is essential that the harness is worn correctly to ensure the user is afforded the maximum amount of protection. The D-ring must be positioned on the back between the shoulder blades. There are 5 classes of harnesses in Canada. Depending on the type of work to be performed, additional connecting points on the harness will allow for different positioning, but all harnesses used for fall arrest must meet the criteria of a Class A harness. Connecting devices. Fall arrest connectors form the critical connection between the harness and the anchor point. Connecting devices can mainly be broken down into shock-absorbing and non-shock-absorbing lanyards. Examples of additional connecting devices include retractable lifelines, horizontal and vertical lifelines, and rope grabs. Shock-absorbing lanyards. Shock-absorbing lanyards, or SALs, are designed to elongate and decelerate the worker in such a way as to control and reduce the forces applied to the body. All lanyards must have self-closing, self-locking snap hooks to prevent unintentional disengagement and rollout. In the event of a fall, a shock-absorbing lanyard is designed to extend an extra 3.5 feet, bringing a worker to a complete stop. They must also limit the free fall distance to 1.5 meters or 6 feet and the peak arresting force to 8 kilonewtons or 1,800 pounds.